Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Uh-oh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wellness Global and the I Am the Brand Business Accelerator interview series, where we're talking with people from around the globe, experts and professionals, and all kinds of experiences, backgrounds in business, energetics, spirituality, to support you in your business and to grow a community where we can empower and collaborate with one another. So today, I want to welcome my friend, Mihaela Telecan. Welcome, Mihaela.
Thank you for having me. Hi, Val.
So we've been working together in collaboration for a few years now. We met in a collaborative group, sort of not really like this one, but another group. And it's just sort of an inspiration really for me in how we can meet collaborators through ventures like this and, you know, develop lifelong friendships where we are one another's clients. We you know, come together on interviews and things like that. And this is exactly what we're creating in the I Am the Brand container is relationship, connection, community. But take a few minutes to tell everyone a little bit about who you are and where you're at and that kind of thing.
Absolutely. I am originally from Romania, in case our listeners would wonder where the accent is from. However, I've been living in Florida for 20 years, something like that. No, 24. Okay, that's
Long time.
That's a long time. Oh my gosh. So yes, I'm in Florida. I'm in a small town called Cocoa Beach. It's a beautiful surf town. To put it on the map, near Cape Canaveral, where NASA launches rockets more often than NASA is Elon Musk with SpaceX and Bezos with Blue Origin. So we have rockets going up like, I don't know, sometimes more than one a week. So it's been quite interesting. I live here with my son and my husband, and I am homeschooling my son for a good number of years now. And it's probably the best decision I made as a mom. And also because of my son, I decided to leave the health medical system, which I like to refer to it as disease management system, and open my own private practice around helping women, empower women to improve their health. I started heavily with the physical body because I'm coming from that world of exact science. We measure, therefore it exists. If it can be measured or proven in a scientific way, it doesn't exist. So that's my origin. I started as a veterinarian first. My first profession was in veterinary medicine. And then I switched to human nutrition. But I evolved with my business, my own healing journey and working with women. So I expanded from helping heal the physical vessel to healing all the bodies, because this is the physical body that we all recognize and we give a name and we sit in the mirror and we dress and move it around, but it's more than the physical body. So I'm super passionate and by helping women understand that they are not the body. We all are infinite divine expression that uses the body to have a beautiful life experience. So my work now involves more mindset and belief repatterning in order to change the physical body. So we have the energy and the clarity to become the brand because for the purpose of this conversation, all the women or men, because I assume men will be part of the group, there's a human behind the business, and I love the name you gave to this container, I am the brand, because I am are the most powerful words in our vocabulary, and I am the person behind the brand has to be healthy on all levels in order for the brand to show up radiantly and attract the clients. So about me personally, I love all things health, fitness, outdoors, especially if it's hot. If it's cold, not so much. But I really do love life and nature, and I love having fun. I love dance, music, moving the body, challenging the mind, and probably the other big love I have is for learning. I love learning and expanding, and not only that, but then sharing with my friends, my family, and of course my community, my clients, those that are willing to learn and expand. So that's a little bit about for me.
I love it. Yes. Yeah, I really encourage everyone who's watching to go follow you on social media, because you I don't know if you mentioned this, but you are an author. You have your own
I
book.
didn't. I forgot.
And you're a great writer. So I enjoy reading your long form posts on social media, because I'm always like, oh wow, that's really good stuff. It's not just, sometimes we see those long posts on social media and they're just sales or whatever, but you really give great perspective and content from your experiences and your perspective, because your business, your brand is a reflection of what you're experiencing in your life and how you're growing yourself. And it's evident in the way that it shows up, especially in your content. So go check that out, everyone.
Thank you.
And you're like a natural teacher facilitator. So you love the learning, but you love teaching and facilitating it as well, which is what we need a lot of, because I love reading. I love listening to podcasts and Audible and books on tape and stuff, but you can consume content all day long. Like for example, with nutrition, I've known since I was 20, because I was a nutrition major at one time. I've known what works for my body, but that doesn't mean I apply it. But when I'm working with you or mentor or accountability partner, I'm applying it. I'm thinking more intentionally about it, and I'm also intentionally working on reprogramming my subconscious out of childhood habits or traumas or whatever, and into making the best choices for this physical body with food. So it's really important work that you do. Do you want to talk a little bit more about your book or your personal experience?
I could say few words about the book. I have to say I'm very proud for it's almost like a second child. Sounds probably terrible to compare a book with a child, but it's like I birthed my soul and my knowledge. I put my knowledge and my soul, my passion for healthy living into the book. And why even more, sometimes it blows my own mind. It's because English is not my first language, right? And when I talking about beliefs, right? Before I published the book, every time I saw people publishing books, and I'm like, oh, I know all that, but I could never write a book. That was a belief I would immediately like launch the desire and then doubt it. I'm like, I could never do that, especially in English, right? And one day I just decided I have this book in me. I've been working for all these years on my own health and with women, and it's such a beautiful system. I'm going to put it in a book. And I did it. So I would like to use this as a teaching moment. Anything we do in life is the result of decisions we make and following through. So when it comes to health, we have to decide. I am done feeling tired. I am done. I decided. And I don't like to lead with the negative, but that's how we speak. So that's again another practice that we always have to be mindful to launch what we want, not what we don't want. But when we say what we don't want, we clarify what we want. Look around people and choose what collective belief you want to tap on, because we are the product of beliefs. We are always manifesting. Humans are co-creators. We are co-manifestors. Everything that happens in our life is the result of a manifestation process. If what we see on our physical body, if what we experience in our relationships, in our business, in our energy, relationships, I already said, and pretty much anything that exists in our physical manifested life is the result of beliefs. Beliefs followed by thoughts, followed by feelings, followed by action. So if you look around, or you look at your body, or you wake up in the morning and like, oh my gosh, another day when I'm dragging, I'm tired, I have no clarity, I can't focus. All the no's and the negatives that weigh you down, become aware that is the result of your manifestation, is the result of your conscious and unconscious mind, subconscious. I will be talking in the program the way I understand, which is, I didn't create anything. I just want to say everything I'm sharing is the result of me learning and experimenting. And I don't think there's anything new that anybody discovers these days in terms of spirituality, or even in the area of nutrition, which you mentioned is so confusing. And that is because we always have a new study. Like this morning, I heard American Heart Association shows that intermittent fasting increases cardiovascular risk by 91%. It's like, what? It's like, talk about getting people confused. I don't know if it's on purpose or not. I don't even want to go there. I don't care. I just don't believe it. Our ancestors fasted. It was part of our evolution of becoming what we are today. So going back, what we manifest, what we see in our life is the result of our deep-seated beliefs, or beliefs that they are, in our awareness. The real work has to happen in the mind, the conscious, unconscious, subconscious mind. Mm-hmm. And then once we work and we reprogram the mind and become the observers of our own life and decide that that's the work that we have to do, we take inspired actions with guidance, with trial and success, not trial and error, because everything is, in the end, is a success, is a learning. It's part of the learning and this self-discovery process. So yeah, the book is fantastic. It's a great introduction to my work, to ancestral wisdom and modern nutrition and lifestyle, because it involves all the elements. It's literally what I've been doing in my coaching practice. And I wrote it in a way that if someone doesn't have the means to work privately with me or to take one of my programs and has the discipline and decides, this is it, I want to transform my mind-body health, they just follow the book and they will have incredible success in transforming what is for what it can be. It's called Make Peace with Fat, and it's available on Amazon. And then my work is pretty much what I was just telling right now. It's knowing where you are, and I'm gonna maybe I'll let you ask what I feel like I will contribute to the group. So it's not a monologue.
No, you're doing great. I think you're really shedding light on a lot of areas that we want to talk about in the container, and is that all of those, there's practical actions, to take, hopefully inspired action, because that's what makes the magic. When we're just bringing in the masculine energy and just task, 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 task because other people said to do it because it worked for them, then we're disconnected from who we are, the joy of it, the fun. Like when I was creating this project, I've been meditating on it since September and really wanted it to be magical. Like I was like, okay, no matter what, all of the aspects that I incorporate into it need to be fun to me because that's why I'm doing it, is because I love it. It's my purpose and my path and my passion. And if I'm not having fun, why am I even doing it? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, all of that plays into that because it's the belief, the mindset, and everything that goes into loving your life. I think it's fair to say you love the life you've created. I love the life I've created, although I would like to live closer to you. I'll get there.
You will. You will. You just have to launch the desire.
Yes, I have to, and I have to be
Let it
patient because
happen.
it's the timing for me, the time.
In
So
divine time, by divine right and divine time in the perfect way.
yes,
That's one of my mantras. Every time I launch a desire, I always say by divine right in a perfect way.
yes,
I love adding that because what happens, the limited because we are infinite beings, but we are limited by our humanness. So if we launch a desire that is so big and so bold that our mind is like, yeah, sure. We've got to just remove the yeah, sure, the human, the limited self out of the way and let the higher self lead the way. So it's simple, but it's not always easy. Why? Because we are conditioned in a totally different way, and goes back to what collective belief. It's individual beliefs and collective beliefs that we've gotta become aware of. And are you willing to create a new belief? It's just that simple. But it is the work that most of, because if it was easy, everybody would do it. We wouldn't even need this program, right?
right. It would be happening so
It's
fast. We couldn't
simple.
even handle it,
It's
right?
simple. Healing is simple. Making money is simple. Running a business is simple. Being a mom, everything is simple. Life is meant to be simple and fun and flowy. But here we come, little humans, making it all complicated. Why? Because again, the conditioning. So we've got to be willing to face that, to look in the mirror and say, hey, I'm the product of the society or the family or the religion or the education or whatever, because we are the sum of all those. And we got to just peel what it's like unzipping. You know, it's winter, it's cold, and you have layers and layers of clothing. But under layers and layers of clothing is you, naked you. So we just have to take out one layer at a time.
Yeah.
And not be afraid that we will be cold. I'm using this analogy because I'm the one that doesn't like the cold. So yes, fear has tremendous energy. We just have to alchemize that energy to transmute it from the energy of stuckness, of fear, of contraction, into the energy of possibility, expansion. Redirect the fear. That's all. It's all fear will always be there. And what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
What is the worst
let
that can
those
happen?
desires launch, and it gets easier and easier and easier with time to trust the process and trust that it will unfold.
And learn the process and just go through it faster and easier.
Yeah.
Just like anything else.
About the container, I am the brand. You're going to be joining us in there. We'll be in the container with active immersion for 90 days. Plenty of time to get to know one another, to connect, have coffee chats, to listen and glean from the experts in the group. And so what are you excited about in the container, and what are you planning on sharing with the members inside?
Selfishly, I'm excited about my learning because I watched all of the interviews you already have on YouTube. And I loved every single one of them. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I need her. I need her. I need her. although I will be one of the contributors, I'm as much in a need to grow and expand on a personal level as well as on a business level. So I have to say to you, thank you. It is such a beautiful project. This is divine guided and led. I have no doubt. So that's what I'm excited about. Selfishly, I have to admit, because I like to grow and expand. And then what I would love to contribute, and I will contribute, not love only to contribute, but I will contribute with, I will helping, do we have men in the group?
We
Men
have
are
a couple of
open?
experts that are men, and it's open to the group.
Open to, okay,
Although,
good. So because I want to
81%
know how
are
to,
women, so,
yeah.
yeah.
So every person that will be in the group, my contribution is to remind you that you are the brand. And I love the name that you gave, I am the brand. Sometimes you think, depending on the business you have, you think that you don't matter in your brand, but you are the energy behind the brand. You may have assistants, you may delegate, wonderful, we need all that. But you have to have the clarity of what you offer, the energy to show up for you, for your clients, for your team, for the family, because you're not only a business owner, most likely you have family that you gotta nurture and love, and for yourself. So my contribution will be helping you, empowering you to become the best version of you, so you can create the life and the business that surpasses what you even think is possible, to allow yourself to dream as big as you can, or beyond, allow the higher self to dream for you. So I will help you take care of the physical vessel, because when you have a healthy, fit, energetic body, you show up differently. We have more confidence, we have more clarity if the brain is fueled properly. We have energy, sustained energy. It almost like feels you're gaining hours in the same 24-hour day that we all have. It really is, and value you felt this, and you probably still feeling it. When you go from feeling tired and exhausted and, through all those roller coasters that have greatly to do with the way we fuel our metabolic machinery, into being steady in energy and having that focus and being able to get into the flow, it's just another level of being on all levels. So that would be my focus, not giving you business strategy, anything that has to do with your business. All the other aspects and experts in the group will be doing it. I will be giving you tips and strategies, and will work with you on optimizing you, the person behind your business. So I have 3 ideas, which they might change depending. I have to see how the group, what the needs will be. But the first will be an assessment for any individual that wants to see where they are on the continuum of transformation. Think of a caterpillar to the butterfly that emerges out of the cocoon. Where are you on that? Because we are all on the same journey, but at the different stages of the journey. So I created an assessment that will help each individual see where they are. And once they share that with me, then I'll be able to better tailor the content to the group. But independent of that, the first training I intend to have is around the mindset and belief of, who I am. What does it mean to be healthy, or to look good, or to have energy? All the what I am right now, is it serving me? If not, let's create a new I am, a new story, a new script, so you can play a different movie. You become the observer of your life, but you're at the same time the director of your movie. So you can change the things that you observe are not in alignment with what you want to have. So the first part will be understanding how powerful the belief work it is. This is the fundamental work. The second one would be looking at your physical body and understanding, by biological design, what kind of body you have, what nourishes the body, what robs the body of energy, what gives energy, So that will be more of the eating by biological design, not human design, which I love human design. And I do that too. I help my clients understanding their human design, but this is pure biology. And then in the last training, I intend to give more of the tools that have to do with integrating belief and taking inspired actions. I love EFT. There are many tools that I have in my toolbox, of course, but one of them that I feel like is extremely powerful is emotional freedom technique. Learning how to change beliefs by using EFT to create new story, to make the affirmations, integrate in our energy body. So would be that. We'll be talking about comfort. Humans are not quite optimizing their existence in too much comfort. So how can we become a little bit uncomfortable so we become better versions of ourselves? Movement versus exercise, sleep, relationships, all the other aspects of lifestyle. So it's and my healing with foods name business is healing with foods, and sometimes I say beyond or eat, move, believe. We're gonna go believe, eat, move, and everything else. Fundamental, simple, basic, but I know from experience that it is extremely impactful, this work.
Yes, I can confirm that. And totally agree with you. Yeah, when you all have been immersed with us for 90 days and you come out of this cocoon or chrysalis into the I am for yourself and for your brand, we want you to feel wonderful, beautiful, empowered, energetic, knowledgeable, wise, all of that. And this is a huge piece of that. The foundation of it is that you need to feel good in all of your bodies, your physical body, your energetic body, your spiritual body, all of that needs to be in alignment so that your brand is magic. It's
Yes.
you. And I know you're going to massively contribute to that transformation. I've seen you do it multiple times before. I've experienced it myself. And yeah, we were talking about observing people in public or friends or whatever, having the negative self-talk, like saying all of these things about their reality that are very disempowering for them and keep them held in that place of lack and just disempowerment, the best word I can, and we don't, we don't want anybody coming out of this container feeling like that. We want everyone to feel empowered.
Self-empowered.
Yes.
Self-empowered.
Yes.
You are the healer. The person that is sick and gets well is the healer. It's not the person outside. The outside people are the guides or the facilitators, but ultimately you have the power 100%. And I know I'm not the first one to say this. It sounds cliche, but it really is. Once you believe that, oh my gosh, everything changes. That's like fundamental belief, one of the crucial fundamental beliefs. The power is within yourself. 100%.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Mihaela, for sharing with us today, for taking time out of your day and being here to contribute. Thank you for being part of the container. Everyone who's watching, make sure that you go down into the description here. You can cut and paste, or you can click. Go to iamthebrand.info and enroll now before you forget to do it. Don't go on and do something else. Make sure that you're enrolled, because we don't want to start April 1st without you. So go ahead and do it. You can use Mihaela's promo code, her last name, Telecan. You can see it there on the screen. We'll have it in the description, cut and paste. You can use that to get $88 off. So you can come in for $111 US. Very little money to come into this 90-day super empowering. You all have heard from all the contributors how excited they are just seeing the other contributors inside the container so far. It's going to be really powerful and life-changing. And it's not going to stop at the end of the 90 days. You're going to be taking this with you for the rest of the year and beyond. So go ahead and get signed up. and be there to show up on April 1st for the I Am the Brand Business Accelerator with Mihaela and our other 38 experts and contributors from around the world. And yeah, we're going to have a phenomenal time. Thank you again, Mihaela. Anything
Thank
else
you.
on your mind?
Yes, you are a miracle. You create miracles and expect miracles. That's my mantra, and that's what I believe for every one of us.
Couldn't end it on a better note. Thank you so much.
Thank
all right.
you.
We'll see you all on April 1st. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Lucky, lucky, lucky me.